Habari zenu. Thank you so much again for honoring our invite today. Welcome back to AMREF Flying Doctors. Feel at home, and thank you for joining us today morning. So, as we've been talking over the last few days, today marks day number 8 since the tragic accident involving one of our aircrafts happened. Okay, the last 8 days have been unprecedented. As a company, as a people, as a community, as a country, we've been shaken, badly shaken. There has been a lot of sadness, grieving. There's been a lot of sense of helplessness. There has been a lot of tears. There's been a lot of sadness. But we have taken courage from the support, huge support, incredible support that we've received from you guys, from the communities, from our fellow staff members, our customers, and all our partners at large. As you will know, on 7th August last week, when the accident happened, AMREF did lose 4 members of staff. That is Captain Munuve, Captain Brian Kimani, Dr. Charles Njoroge, and Jane Omusula. 4 members of our staff, and not just staff, these are our friends, these are colleagues. You know, these are people we know very well, including their families. Also, as you know, the community, we did lose a gentleman, Mr. James Gitao, and a small girl, Nasimeo. So this was very tragic, unexpected, and therefore it's been very difficult for the last 8 days. As all this happened, we've been discussing as a community how best do we celebrate and honor the departed colleagues. And we celebrate these colleagues for they died doing what they did every day. Again, as you well know, they were heading to Somalia to pick up a small child who needed urgent medical treatment in Nairobi. And of course, you know, they died in line of duty. So one of the best ways to honor them, even as we celebrate them, has been to go back, okay? We're very aware that even in the midst of this whole accident, there are thousands of people out there, clients, who depend on us in these moments of crisis. And one such client was a client that we evacuated from Zanzibar about 10 days ago. They were involved in a very tragic accident, and we evacuated them for treatment in to Aga Khan Hospital here in Nairobi. And the client waited for us to get ready to be able to transfer this patient from here to Belgium. So as part of us coming back, you know, we've gone as a company, we've gone through counseling, our staff have gone through counseling, the communities are going through counseling. We've all been given a chance to cry, grieve, and express our sadness and tell our story and express our connections with the departed colleagues. 2 days ago, we felt that as a community, we are ready to start coming back to work. And today we have the pleasure and we want to celebrate a team that took our first mission to the skies on Tuesday. And this team is here. We have Captain Kefa Kehara. I'll give him an opportunity to say something. Captain Kefa Kehara. Kehara is a retired major, so at heart he's still a soldier. Thank you, KK, for leading us in these very tough times. We have Captain Duati, who was Captain Duati here. So these two are the crew members, and I'll talk about that flight just now. Then we have Doc and Joan right here. So we are celebrating these flights that we are calling the Wings of Courage. Wings of Wings of
Courage.
Courage. It's our first flight back into the skies with our own team, with our own pilots, with our own doctor and nurse. And this flight took off from Nairobi to Belgium to transfer this patient I've just mentioned about, who had a very bad accident in Zanzibar. So we're here to celebrate, number one, our departed colleagues. By us going back to the skies was a way to honor them. It was a way to say that your life is not and was not in vain, and that AMREF Flying Doctors will carry on with the mission. For we know we have a lot of dependents out there who, in their darkest moments, their hour of need, they call on us to be there for them. So we'll continue being there for them, and this flight is a testament. You've seen they've just landed. It's been a long flight, but they did it, and we have a happy customer. We also, coincidentally, when this flight landed, we have Captain Wainaina and Captain Maganda, who've also landed from Masai Mara with a patient, again, who needed the services of AMREF Flying Doctors. So today is really a celebration of our courage and the courage of our departed colleagues, and to assure the communities and our customers and our people at large that even though in pain, we're going to find the courage to get back. It will be a bit slow. We're still mourning, as you might know, funerals of all the victims. None of the funeral has happened. We expect this to begin next week. So we still have very difficult and dark days ahead. But, you know, we shall get strength from these colleagues to carry on doing what we do best. So I want to thank you and open this to Captain Kefa Kehara, who was the man on this mission, very difficult mission to do, to just tell us how he did it and what was the experience, how was it being in the cockpit after such a tragic event. So I will ask Captain Kehara and the doc to give us a few comments, and maybe also welcome back the Masai Mara team who are not expecting us at the same hour, but since they're here, we'll also ask them to say something. Captain Kefa.
Thank you very much. Thanks to the management for what you've done for us, for supporting us. It's not easy that we lost our colleagues, and then again you get into the air. The same kind of team that we had that departed the other day on the 7th. But God has been gracious to us. We managed to, because this is our calling actually. We love what we do, helping other people and see them smile and being able to lift them up. But we did it out of courage for our colleagues, that because they died doing what they loved. And we're also going to do it until until the end, until when is our time. But we continue doing it for other people, for our Kenyans, for other people that call on us all over the world that we go to. But we think that I had a very wonderful team with me actually, with the Duarte, with the Dr. Morris and Joanne. And there's nothing. I think how we did it is just normal, the way we do things. I think it's just like riding into a car. We have done this so many times, but it's normal for us, yeah. But we'll continue doing it for the sake of the nation. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. So, as you all know, losing someone in our field is very, very painful, and more so, losing people in line of duty, doing what they love. These were not only our co-workers, they were our colleagues, they were our friends, our mentors, people we were used to seeing every day. The corridors will never be the same again, but the only way we can keep flying the AMREF Flying Doctors up high is to keep on doing what we do, serving humanity and saving lives every day. Thank you so much, the management, for the support. Even on the maiden flight, it was not easy. The thoughts kept on coming back, especially on takeoff, but we made it through. And thank you so much. Yeah, God bless you all.
Thank you, management, for giving us this first opportunity to get out of the skies of Kenya to the world. And what made it even more difficult was the patient was aware of the tragedy, and she kept on asking how it will be. And you know, we are going through the same emotions, and she has also lost her friends, and some of them are still in the country and in Zanzibar. And you can imagine the two of us sharing the kind of tragedies that we've gone through, and we had to go through it. And weird enough, or not weird enough, but actually that is our normal way of functioning as AMREF, both pilots and medics. We have to go through the risks, and we have to go through every emotion. So we had to take care of the lady, encouraging, and she was happy even up to the end. And they called back and they said they are really appreciate. She couldn't imagine that she would make it, but she made it to Belgium, and she's well. And we're back, and we thank the management, we thank Captain. It was very difficult to just think about how do we get back to the country, and we thank God for coming back and smoothly riding back to Kenya. And thank you for receiving us, and we just say thank you and God bless you.
Going back to the skies.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
It's not easy, but like our CEO has said, for a lot of us it's a calling, and the only way to honor our colleagues is to get back in the skies, and their spirits will carry us along. So thank you all, and we'll continue doing what we do best. Thank you.
Okay, would like to take some questions, just a few please. Yeah, sure.
William Green from KTN. Maybe just give us a status update regarding the identification of the victims and who is currently conducting the exercise, and in terms of talking to the family, how far you in terms of the various preparations equipment.
Okay, thank you for that question. So we've been working with the government in the process of identifying our staff who lost their lives in these aircraft. So that has been ongoing. The pathology work and the matching has been ongoing the whole of this week. And we expect results probably today to Monday, okay? In terms of the families, we've been in very close contact with the families. We are working with them. We are assisting them to make sure that we have decent send-offs and burials for the colleagues, not just for our staff, but also for the two members of the Mwihoko community who passed on. So that process has been ongoing. Plans are happening, and at the right time, when we have more information, we'll get back to you on what the outcome is. Yeah, but that's ongoing. Thank you.
So which institution is conducting the DNA exercise? Because the other day we saw Henry had said that they will do it free of charge. And then how many samples are taken to if it's Henry that
Okay. I can't go into the details of the sampling and everything. That's a scientific process, and professionals are handling that. But Kemri labs are the ones who are doing that together with the chief government pathologist. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Any other question? Anyone? Yes, sir.
From the last presser, there were some gadgets who were missing. Did you find them for more investigation?
Yes, and I want to say thank you to your support on that, because we ask the communities to bring back anything that someone might have taken. So thank you for your support on that. The investigative bodies have what they need to carry on the investigation. So, yes. Any other questions? So, if none, I just want again to thank you so much. This is going to be a long journey, but we are going to walk it with you. We are going to be transparent as always. and factual, and we are going to release any information, new information that come to us that the public needs to know as it comes. So asante sana na siku njema. I think there's a cup of chai. Okay, yeah. There's a cup of chai when we wind up, but let me.
Thanks very much to the team here. We are very, very, very proud of our team. I just want to make one message that AMREF Flying Doctors is part of the larger international NGO that's called AMREF Health Africa. And within AMREF Flying Doctors, you can see what we do. But the message I want to send is just one, that this is not about us. This is a non-profit making company. It's not about us. So even the return to the skies is not about AMREF Flying Doctors. It's about the thousands there who, if we don't fly, will lose their lives. So remember that this is not about us. It's about getting back to our mission of saving lives. And thank you very much for your continued support.